So happy first day of class. I was thinking about this. This makes me reminisce on so many of my first days of class and the emotions you feel, right? They were the same or similar. The core of them was the same all the way from second grade through grad school. It's like the social anxiety, the touch of self-doubt, the false bravado, the wrestling for identity, the fear of what the classes and the new year is going to hold for you, all of that, right, throughout the same. And I remember in college, carefully picking out my outfit. It was going to be the olive green shirt because it makes my skin pop. Deep V-neck because I didn't work out all summer for nothing. And I would show up to class 3 minutes early, like on the dot, because that's early enough to get settled, but not too early to have to make small talk with people. And then you'd get the syllabus. And it was the syllabus that would make you or break you, right? You'd be scrolling that bad boy. All right, how many papers I got this semester? But the feeling of realizing that I got to study things like ethics for an entire semester. And then the opposite feeling of realizing I had to write 5 papers about ethics this semester. There's this one class I remember, and I was looking through the syllabus and saw we were reading this one guy named Alfred North Whitehead. So I got the book and I skimmed it, and I said to myself, there is no way I am ever going to understand this guy. No way. And by the end of the class, I did not understand that guy. But I wrestled with that guy, and I did just fine. For me, it's always good to take a step back on first days, on new beginnings, to get some perspective on what it is we're doing. This is arguably a good thing to do every once in a while. Why are you doing the things that you are doing? I'm here to graduate, to get a good job. I am here to learn, to be a good citizen. I am here to play soccer. I did that like 17 years ago. I said, I am here to play soccer. And then 2 years after that, I said, I'm here to play soccer and study religion and to be jobless when I graduate in 2 years. Why are you here? Why are you doing the things you are doing? I was thinking about what Paul said to the Corinthians, and this is good advice, I think, whether you believe in Jesus or whether you don't believe in Jesus. And what Paul says is this. I'm just going to mess around with his words and rephrase this a bit. He says, if you go into your class and you learn all your information and you absorb it and you articulate it perfectly, but you do not learn how to love, then you are a resounding gong and a clanging cymbal. If you master the great thinkers in the world, so that you might in turn master the world with success and money and power, then you have forfeited love. If you make tons of friends, but it's all like superficial, fair weather, there's no sacrifice, it's all about flattery, then you have found nothing. If you join all of the organizations, but never learn to love actual people and actual causes, then you've been busy, but you have gained nothing. When I was a child, I talked like a child, I thought like a child, I reasoned like a child. But when I became a man, an adult, I put the childish ways behind me. For Paul, the point is to mature, and to mature is to love. Isn't that a good message for college? In my own life, I was too worried about grades and image and sports to learn how to love as I should while I was in college. And what I wish, so desperately, if I could go back, what I wish I had known at your age is that we are here, primarily to learn how to love, to belong, and not only with each other, but with the whole created order. And in our belonging, we might fashion a more just and equitable and sustainable and loving way of life. I think if it becomes about love, right, so many of our stresses will disappear. If it becomes about love, then it's not about the 4.0. If it becomes about love, then it's not about the perfect image. If it becomes about love, then it's not about going to all the right parties or having a good time every night of the week. If it becomes about love, then it becomes about depth, and it becomes about giving, and it becomes about community, real community. All those expectations we hold are just empty in comparison to love.